Well, the Texas A&M Board of Regents met today in College Stations as questions hang over the university system. Yesterday, a former A&M professor filed a lawsuit against the university. She was fired after a student secretly recorded her teaching a lesson on gender ideology. Now, critics of the university leadership say her termination violates academic freedom and bends to political pressure.
But supporters of the firing say she was the one engaging in politics. State Capitol correspondent Adam Schwager reports from College Station.
Texas A&M University is being sued. Former professor Melissa McCoul filed the lawsuit in Houston on Wednesday, alleging the university improperly fired her due to political pressure. Her initial dismissal came after a secretly recorded video of her teaching gender identity topics went viral online. In a pre-recorded video in December, she recounted the experience.
On September 8th, Governor Abbott tweets that I should be fired. At 2:30 that same day, I start getting a lot of emails from people I don't recognize who are accusing me of harming children or sharing pornographic material.
In the lawsuit, Governor Greg Abbott's name comes up 6 times, including in an accusation that his chief of staff reached out to then University President Mark Welsh to press for McCool's termination. In a statement, Abbott's press secretary said in part, colleges and universities should focus on high-quality education, not political agendas.
I have a hard time believing that this is about making things, less political.
That's A&M professor Leonard Bright, the head of the College Station chapter of the American Association of University Professors and an outspoken critic of recent changes.
So when we take certain ideas off the table and we do that for political reasons, that's not neutrality, that's not righting the ship.
State Representative and Aggie alumnus Brian Harrison also mentioned multiple times in the lawsuit for using his social media to promote the secretly recorded video and push for McCool's firing. Harrison doesn't believe McCool's lawsuit has much merit.
There is nothing in the First Amendment, that requires taxpayers to be forced to fund somebody to indoctrinate children into radical transgender indoctrination.
In a statement, the university said, as this is pending litigation, we will not comment further, but we intend to vigorously defend against the claims. In College Station, I'm Adam Schwager.
And the lawsuit comes less than a week after the university decided to eliminate its Women and Gender Studies program. The university cited low enrollment, but said all students currently in the program will get to finish their degrees.